confirm or deny, if Connor McDavid signs before the season, so basically in the next week, re-signs with Edmonton, he will sign for a higher cap hit than Kaprizov.
I think that's 100% confirmed. Doesn't he have almost the honor of having the ability to say, "You're giving me whatever that is, it's top of that."
Mm-hmm.
It's 100% confirmed. And
It's
he's earned that.
confirmed.
He deserves that. He's so much better than everybody else, except the guy in his own team.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been the best player in the game for a long time, and he's deserved that honor where he can say, well, I don't care how he got to that, but whatever that number is, I'm going ahead of it.
Yeah, it's 100% confirmed for all those reasons that O just said. Plus, from the PA standpoint, like the best player in the game, when he comes up, he's got to sign for more than a guy who's the 12th, 15th best player in the game. Like, see, he has an obligation from the Players Association point of view. So, hey, listen, it could be $17.5 million, but it's just got to be higher than Kaprizov, no matter what.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I just wonder if this jams up both parties. Like, I just get the impression like McDavid is really thinking this through, overthinking it. How do I win? How can I win if I'm making 17? We talk about the core four. That's what it'll be.
Well, didn't Sid back in the day just say, I'm not going to push the envelope here. Just give me 8-7 for forever, and we want to win.
Right, exactly. And he did. And that's it. Like, McDavid hasn't won yet. So it's like, how am I going to pull this off and make this work where it might have been 16 before this. It might have been 15. It might have been maybe close to what Draisaitl was making. But now maybe all bets are off, like you're saying. All right, confirm or deny. With the Steelers at 3-1, Aaron Rodgers has a shot at the MVP.
I'm gonna confirm
this is crazy.
It is to even get to this point after what we saw the last couple of years and how old this guy is. But I think the old superstar always has a shot at an MVP just because of the name. And if it continues and they have a great record, who knows, man? You got that DNA, man. Like, he's done it. How many MVPs does he have? 2?
He's got 3 now, I believe. He won back-to-back late in his career, and he won at least one early in his career. I believe he's got 3.
I mean, it's a long shot, but just because of the name and the last one for the old veteran on the way out is always a possibility, don't you think?
They're in the driver's seat, man. Like, if Lamar's out the next 2 weeks and then Baltimore's got a bye week 7, Baltimore's 1-3. If they don't make the playoffs, that's it. They're out. Mahomes, we'll see. Allen is the one that scares me. Mm-hmm. Allen, they're 4-0, and he's Josh Allen. But, yeah, I think he's got a shot. I'm going to confirm it. Like, if Pittsburgh wins 11 or 12 games and wins the AFC North, he stays healthy and looks really good. It's a quarterback's award. That's what it is. This will be a huge story. Pittsburgh back to the playoffs. Look at Aaron Rodgers. It was the Jets, not him. He's 40-plus years old. He's been very quiet. He's not going on McAfee. He's not doing interviews. He's just going about his business. I don't think he'll win. Does he have a shot? Yeah, he's Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Crazy as that sounds, I think I'll confirm it.
I guess because you say that, does he have a shot? I'll confirm it. But
right. He's not going to win it.
It's not yet. Okay, the Steelers are. Like, if they get to 11 or 12 wins, that's likely an overachievement for them. It's been tough sledding for quarterbacks in Pittsburgh for a while, although some of those guys didn't have the same skill that Aaron Rodgers has. I also think there's guys that people just had, like Josh Allen, like just higher on the list of people that are going to get attention for this. But yes, to say there's a shot is probably true.
Yeah, I'm looking for his name on FanDuel here, and I'm having a tough time finding it. Which is not a good sign. Like, MVP odds, Josh Allen's minus 105 on FanDuel. Basically a pick 'em 4 weeks through. Justin Herbert, Mahomes is still up there. Jordan Love, I'm not sure why he's up there. He's been fine, but he hasn't been great. Stafford, Hurts, Baker, Lamar's still up there.
What happened to your boy? He was so good in the first couple, and then why did he do that to you?
I don't know. Like, he was okay in the second half in Dallas, but then the overtime stuff was brutal. Like, I don't see a line for Aaron Rodgers anywhere.
Is Jerry Goff in there?
Yeah, Jerry's in here.
Jerry Goff's got
Jerry, where is Jerry? Jerry is 19-1. He's like 6th lowest odds or best odds to win it. But I must be – oh, there he is. He's 150-1. Is that right? Yeah, 150-1, I believe. Yeah, plus 15,000.
You can't say he's got no shot. Is he likely? No.
I might
but
sprinkle on that. That's a future, man. That's a big paying future. Aaron Rodgers, a little sprinkle on the
You do
FanDuel
like a
future
future,
odds.
and you do like cashing. I think I witnessed you on a Bubba Watson Masters in Vegas with like a bucket hat in the betting room.
You did, but you got
and
the
a
winner
coffee.
wrong.
You should have seen this guy. He looked like a Tiger Woods.
Tiger in 19.
no.
I bet Tiger in 19.
Dude, I just went for a walk around, and there's a sports book, and this guy's in like a tracksuit with his leg crossed with sneakers on and some kind of weird hat, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's a sicko.
That's him in his natural habitat.
Yeah,
Like
like
that's
there was
where
I think there was a
most
newspaper
himself.
involved, and it just looked
Coffee.
like, oh,
I felt great.
Yes,
Sam
you
Rosti.
loved it.
I was right in my element. And I placed a future bet on Tiger Woods to win the Masters in 19. And I cashed that thing. That is such a great feeling when you mail that off. It was MGM. Believe the sportsbook at MGM. All right. Confirm or deny. Vladdy Jr. needs to be the Blue Jays' best player for them to win the ALDS. Best player for them to win the divisional series.
I'm going to deny it. You know why?
Why?
Because I don't think it's possible right now for him to make that transition and turn it around and be better than Springer and Kirk and all the guys that are getting it done. I honestly just don't see it happening. Obviously, he's capable, and you want it to happen, but I don't know. Can he dig it out of the dirt, like just and get it back together? I just don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to deny it.
I'll deny it for the ALDS, but if we start talking about like World Series, then it has to be a confirm, right? Like they can get by just like O's talking about Springer playing well, Kirk playing well. You get some good pitching, good fielding, but you want to start making a run for it. You can't do it without Vladdy, and you can't do it without him playing like a $500 million player. So
You look at
I'll
Ohtani
deny
last
it
year
for
with
now.
the Dodgers. They could have good team performances, and everybody's going to say you got to have team performances, but if that one guy doesn't get it done on a regular basis, like Ohtani would always hit a homer in a big moment, man.
That's why I lean confirm. I mean, all year they've been doing it without this being the case. Springer's been better, Bichette's been better, Kirk's been better. You know, let's say Bieber starts game 1 and 5 and he pitches 2 gems, that would be better. But like at some point, it's got to be about a pecking order, and like he's their best player. He hasn't played like it all year. He's in his prime. He's 26. He's got a week off. If it's the he loves both stadiums. He loves Fenway too. It's not just Yankee Stadium. He plays really well at Fenway. Your best player's got to be great against the Yankees. You know, it's.
But what if Judge is playoff Judge again? Like I'm not convinced that all of a sudden it just clicks. Like when we were talking to Phillips, you know, it made me think of the old Leafs, where it's just like, yeah, you get there, the guys that get you there, and eventually they find a way. They didn't. They didn't find a way. So why? I get Aaron Judge is great in the regular season, but he hasn't done it.
Great
so what
question.
Makes you think he's just going to do it now all of a sudden?
Connor Hellebuck, same thing.
Yeah.
Why all of a sudden? You know, like you keep betting. I don't know. Soto's not there anymore.
That's the only thing to say about the Jets like in a preview show.
Yes.
It's like they're going to get to the same place, but can Connor Hellebuck in the playoffs get to a level where it's a difference-making level? Because it hasn't been.
Right. It almost, and again, in the playoffs, it can't just be, okay, he was good. He's got to be, like, great.
Yes, like lock it down, you're not scoring on me ever. Not
Yeah.
wrist shots from inside the blue line going in,
they
top
would take
glove,
good.
5-hole.
At this point, they would take good.
They
on
would
the road
accept
in the
good.
playoffs.
You would, but you need great to win a cup, I think, if you're Winnipeg.
For sure.
Like, if you need great to get out of the West if you're Hellebuck. Confirm or deny, Anthony Stolarz will start more playoff games for the Leafs over the next 5 years than all the other goalies combined.
All the other goalies.
All
like
the other
their
Maple
system?
Leaf goalies
All the
combined.
other
In the
Maple
next
Leaf goalies.
5 years?
Well, he's just signed a 4-year extension. He's got this year plus 4 more. So
I get it. But the reason I'm going to deny it is because things can change so quickly in a 2-year span where it's like, you're not our goalie anymore. So that's the only reason I'm going to deny it, because things are so different and rosters change. That's the only reason I'm going to deny it. But I'm going to have 2 answers for this one. If he does stick around, I'm going to say yes, he would be the guy. Confirm. I'm going to do a confirm and a deny.
A confirm and a deny.
crazy that you're
Not a
doing
confirm or a deny, a confirm and a deny.
Well,
That's
I can neither confirm or deny that.
I can confirm and deny that.
I love it. I'm going to deny it just based on the fact that like he hasn't been healthy enough to play like these big regular season minutes in games, and then to parlay that into big playoff schedules that hopefully the Leafs have coming around the corner in the next 5 years. It's a lot of hockey for a guy that's played 34 games at the most in his career in a season, and he's now into his early 30s. So I just don't know if he holds up to play more than anyone else over the
5
next
years.
5
Is a long
years.
time. It's a long time, but the Leafs have committed to him. They've given him the deal. They've given him. He's not getting paid so much money that it's impossible to handle, or you can't move off it if need be. Or if he turns into a backup, a really good backup that's not playing in the playoffs, you can live with that too. Like $3.75 million is not going to be an anchor on the books. But Joseph Woll, I just don't know if he's going to play himself there, if they're going to have faith in him getting there, what happens, his availability moving forward. Hildeby, is there someone in the organization? I'm not sure. I mean, 5 years is an eternity. But
Akhtiamov,
is that kid going to keep growing to the point where he pushes Stolarz out of the way and forces you to trade one of them? That seems like he's still a couple years away from that. I'm gonna confirm it, because there's also no guarantees they make the playoffs all 5 years. Feel good about them making it this year, right?
You know how goalie transactions can happen, though. It seems like it never turns the right way for the Leafs, but like there's a Bobrovsky, didn't he go from Philly to Columbus and then turned into Bobrovsky? Like you never know, man. Like the goalie transactions,
position.
It is, and how they grow and how they turn into stars and how they trade teams and who knows?
What did Colorado do last year? They revamped both goalies. Out, Georgiev, see you later. Who came in? Mackenzie Blackwood and Scott Wedgwood. Like both guys in the same year. Never happens.
Crazy.
But I guess it does happen because Colorado just did it. It can happen.
It just happened. All right, final one. Confirm or deny, the Florida Panthers should no longer be considered the favorite in the East, with Barkov being done for the year.
I'll jump on that. I'll confirm that.
Oh.
I think they've slid back to a group of teams that all should have a reasonable chance of winning. Where I think they were ahead, but without Barkov. And he's gone with an ACL, so that's 9 months, most likely. They're not that much better than Tampa Bay, as is right now. We'll see what they do. Like, Bill Zito's got to have something up his sleeve. But they're not that much better than Tampa Bay. They're not that much better than Toronto right now. Like, I don't know. And then you go to the Metro. I think they're very gettable without Barkov and...
and even Tkachuk
will be back. He'll be back.
And he'll return. But
I'm 100% confirming this. We got to a point where we were Barkov's the most underrated player in the league fatigue talk, where it was like, really, is this guy that underrated? Are we blowing this out of proportion? It's just every year this guy doesn't get enough credit. I think we've seen in the last 3 years what this guy means to the Florida Panthers and what he brings to the table come playoff time. Like offense, defense, shuts down great players. It's just... to throw that guy out on the ice for 25 to 27 minutes a night, it's a luxury that very, very few teams have.
Yep.
And what he does is what very few players can do.
Well, it just slides everyone into the slot they're supposed to be in, right?
Oh.
Like everyone is slotted properly.
Yeah.
I'll confirm it too. Also based on fatigue, they did a remarkable job bringing everyone back and finding a way to make that work. Ekblad, Bennett, Marchand, unbelievable. They're still a very good team, but you've been to 3 straight Cup finals. It's very your goalie's not young. Bob's phenomenal, but he's 37. He's not young. He's played so much hockey. That would be my concern. Hip pointer, groin issues. Something's coming. It's what happens in sports.
It's a lot of hockey, man. That's a crazy amount of hockey in 3 years.
Especially for, again, not a young goaltender. It happened to Vasilevsky. They went to 3 straight, and he lost it. He got hurt. Now he's back, but it was like a 2-year kind of resetting for him.
Yeah.
So it's very, very difficult to do. And then you get dealt this. Very tough.